welcome to day one. Now, day one is going to be about mindset and goal setting. Now, if you haven't booked that discovery call, make sure you get it booked now. A few people haven't booked on that yet, that's signed up, and I really don't want you to miss that 6-day slot. My diary's getting pretty crazy, so book in for 6 to 8 days time for a 30-minute Zoom meeting with me. Get that booked in now, and it will obviously, because it's going to be in there as well as your diary. You're going to stay on target. That is part of this process as well, and it's a free 30-minute session with me helping you personally, so do not miss out on that. Okay, get that booked in. So today's session is about mindset and goal setting. Now, I interviewed a very influential person the other day, a very good coach of mine. He's a trading expert. He's ran and built multi-million-pound businesses, and he gave a really good example of this, and I'm going to steal that. I'm going to steal it off Jason Greystone and tell you this example. Now, people set goals very short term, okay? People don't tend to, especially business, personal goals, yes, but business goals, no. People don't tend to set and stick to and look at their long-term business goals, okay? Now, imagine you are on a tractor and you are in a field and you are mowing or cutting, whatever it may be. If you are looking exactly where you want to go, right ahead of you, the end of that field, and you go with your tractor. You then turn around and look back, it will be a straight line. It will be straight, it will be on target, and it will be focused, okay? You get back to the beginning again. You look down. If you look down, when you're in your tractor and you're mowing away, you get to the end, you look back, and it's like this, okay? Now, that is what people do with goal setting. They look too close. They look week by week, day by day, month by month. Okay? And what happens is when you look so short term, all these obstacles that come your way will affect you. So a cancellation in the diary, you'll be really deflated. You have to turn a client away because they're not the right candidate for the treatment. Or your regular client cancels. I'm talking cancellation because that is a big deflect. You sign somebody up to a subscription package, or you get all this skincare ready to parcel out, and then they message you saying, "No, I don't want them products anymore." All these things will hit you, and they'll hit you hard, okay? Because you're thinking very short term. You're thinking about the money in the bank at the end of the day, the end of the week, yeah? If you've got these long-term goals and you have got these goals that your goal is that you want to be an influential, recognizable skin esthetician, you want to be known in the industry, you want to have a really big thriving clinic with many staff, you want to have your own podcast channel, you want to be an expert in your field. If you're looking at that goal, all these little things that hit you along the way will be deflected, and it won't affect you, because you know that if that one client changes their mind on that skincare because they can't afford it this month, or they've seen something else that they prefer, or their skin's changed, you'll think, oh, okay, that's fine, because I want you to make the right decision for you. As my customer, I want you to be happy with your skincare decision, your skincare package that you are taking on with me. So that's fine. Whenever you're ready, come back and see me then, because you're looking at this long-term goal and you know that you want to make sure that all these people that are coming to you with these problems along the way, you will deal with them in the correct professional approach, because you know your long-term goal, you know what you want to be and what you want to stand for. If you are thinking, shit, I'm going out on Saturday, I really could do with an extra £100 in my bank because, I want to go to that fancy place or whatever, and you get a cancellation, or you get another thing, this has happened, it does happen, you get somebody in for a treatment, and deep down you know that, you know what, I shouldn't really be doing that on them because it's probably not the best thing for them, but in the back of your mind you need that money for the weekend, you will make different decisions. And a lot of people might say, oh no, I've not done that. I've done it. I've done it in the past, okay? My animal instinct kicked in. I wanted the money. I wanted that client on that couch so I could get my 100 quid. And I didn't think I didn't think long term. I thought very short term, okay? So it is so important, because what will happen, you will make wrong decisions, okay? And if you don't make the wrong decisions, you make the right decisions, you'll be very affected, okay? So what I mean by that is, if you get all these little obstacles that come in your way, you will be so down and so upset the fact that, you know, somebody's cancelled for tomorrow and somebody's done this and that client's going elsewhere now, or they're changing skincare brands, or they don't need the nails done anymore. They're not going to spend 30 quid every 2 weeks. They only want to spend £10 every 2 weeks. These little things won't affect you, because you'll be thinking about that long-term goal you have set. And these will end up being really little problems that will just be deflected. Not an issue. So that is the importance of long-term goal setting. So I want you to write your long-term goal setting, whatever that may be. Now you need to be looking over 6 months. I always think a year, 10 years, 20 years. That's what I think is good. So go towards a year, then go towards 5 and 10 years maybe. So set them long-term goals, write them down. Some people might look at this as a vision statement or a vision board. But set down, even if it just has to be one goal, okay? Could be one goal for you. It could be a huge goal. It could be a personal goal, okay? Doesn't have to be a business goal. The point is that if it is a personal goal, if you have got a goal that you want to raise enough capital to move to a bigger house, to be able to have more quality time and better and nice things for your family, then what it means, that's that goal. It means that everything that's going to come and hit you, you're going to make the right decisions to be able to build that correct fan base of clients, to be able to increase your revenue to get to where you want to be, okay? So don't think short term, think long term. So get that goal written down, get that goal or that vision statement, whatever you want to call it, make sure that's written down. Now, what I want you to also do is we're going to look at mindset, okay? Now, I'm not a mindset coach. I'm not, I've not studied minds and all of that, but I know what works for me and what works for my clients and my following, okay? So what I want you to do is, a lot of people, I would say 80% of people, okay, will wake up in the morning, pick up their mobile and start scrolling, aimlessly scrolling on shit, on Facebook, comments. And let's face it, it's quite a depressing place to be right now on social media, okay? So I want you to make that choice from tomorrow morning, to reduce your phone use, okay? Reduce your phone use for scrolling, yeah? Use it for your social media, use it for your promoing, marketing, whatever you do, but reduce it for the scrolling part, okay? The mindless videos that you end up watching, all of that, pull it right back. And a good way of doing this is leave your phone downstairs overnight, okay? If you've got a landline next to your phone, next to your bed, then that's brilliant. If you've got an emergency, a ringtone on it, whatever. But leave your mobile phone downstairs. So when you end up getting up in the morning, it's not the first thing you grab, yeah? And that will make a massive difference, because by the time you've realised that your phone's downstairs, you're then in the full swing of doing your morning routine, and you wouldn't have had that 10, 30 minutes, 45 minutes of mindless scrolling. And the reason why I want you to do that is because this can put you in a real negative headspace for the day. It really can. If you get up and you start scrolling, looking at depressing stories, or even looking at really good stories from other people in the industry, you might see some photos or somebody saying, oh, I can't believe I've secured that contract with that stylist, or I've got the best clients in the world, I'm chock-a-block until January of next year. All of this will be creating a little bit of negativity with you. So you end up being really really demotivated, and quite negative outlook for the day. So stop that. Get off the phone in the morning, leave it downstairs. And I want you to do something for you in the morning. So I'm a keen rollerblader, as some of you know. So I will get up and I will go for a 6-mile rollerblade every morning. People think I'm crazy because I'm getting up earlier and earlier and earlier, depending on when the kids wake up, So you don't have to go on a rollerblade. I'm not saying rollerblade every morning, but do something for you. Wake up that little bit earlier, even if it's 15 minutes earlier. If the kids wake up at 6, wake up at 5:45. Go downstairs, have a large glass of water, listen to some relaxing music, read a book, do some stretches, do a workout, go for a walk if you can. Obviously, it depends if there's any single parents there that obviously haven't got the childcare. Do something for you. Do something that you enjoy, okay? Exercise is fantastic. And even though we all don't want to do it at the time, you can't deny the fact that you feel amazing after you've done it. So wake up and just spend at least 15 minutes on yourself. So you've not picked up your phone. What I do is, because I actually do listen to podcasts. So I love a good podcast. So every morning when I wake up, I have a large glass of water. I have my pre-workout stimulant shot, and I get a good I go onto Spotify. So I do go on my phone, but I don't go on social media platforms. Go onto Spotify, get a podcast on, get my headphones on, and I go and have 40 minutes to myself. And the days that I do that, I feel amazing afterwards. I come back, I'm full of motivation, I'm full of energy. It feels amazing. Now, I don't do it every morning. There's sometimes that I can't do it. But if I can't go on that rollerblade because I've got the kids, I will come downstairs and I will have a bit of a relax, sit on the settee and listen to a podcast. I'll do a few stretches. I'll just have a cup of tea to myself and read a bit of a book. Anything like that, just to give you that little bit of a positive start to the day. So they're your tasks for your day one. So set your long-term goals, not your short-term goals. And with your mindset, leave that phone downstairs, leave it out of sight. Wake up earlier and do something for you. So that's all I want you to do on day one. That's all I want you to do. Don't forget that you can post your wins, post your insights, tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you're going to do every morning. Tell us what you're doing. Post it in the group. Make sure you're part of the group. The link is going to be below this video, which is BBB Tribe. That is our private Facebook group. So make sure you join that group today. Click the link, join, and let us know what you are going to do in the morning. And we will all help together keep us all on target. So see you tomorrow for the next part of the workshop, day 2. Enjoy and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.